Alright, hopefully this is working and it doesn't shut down. So we're going to try to quickly look at a lot of the different base building parts and components and things like that that they've added to the game here. Got to get a handful of things set up really quick. And then we'll be able to get going. Hey, what's up here? Sorry. I guess how would you pronounce your name? Siru. Trying to get things set up here. I don't know what's going on with my browsers here. Alright, we're about to start here. Sorry guys, got to get a couple things updated here. I am in the process of trying to get a second monitor so I don't have to mess with this like I do right now. Hey, what's up, Danny? All right, so let's check some of this stuff out because there's a lot going on with this. I'm not covering all the stuff with this because there's literally too much going on with this. I can tell that there's subtle change to the weather. It doesn't look as like sunny. It looks like we get more like, I don't know. It's almost like kind of overcast with this. There seems to be like a volumetric fog that they've added. That wasn't as present before. I mean, they've had that in a sense, but now it just seems like everything softens more as you look out into the distance. But up here, we're going to be looking at some of the base stuff. So I've unlocked everything. So a lot of this you actually have to unlock at the Awesome Shop. So, and they've actually changed this. So you have architecture now for a tab with this, but looking at foundations, this is all going to be the same right here, but there's something interesting that you can do with this. What is that doing? Uh-oh. Above default. Is this glitching on me now? Why is it doing that? I don't know what that is. Uh-oh. Man, it crashed earlier. What is this doing? Let's see if we can build something else. I don't know what that is doing. Any guesses on this? I've never had this happen before. It's like it's trying to show me it's a point of interest. That's weird. Let's try this again. Alright, 57. See if this does it. I don't know what was going on there. Maybe it hit something? Because I've never had to do that. Really weird. Let's see if it works this time. But yeah, they've added an insane amount of stuff. They've gotten rid of the paint gun. So you don't have a paint gun, you just get the paint and then you can change anything you want. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. Alright, just a glitch. Okay. Foundation's the same. Walls. These have all changed. So you have basic walls, right? And then you have little quarter-size ones that you can make a larger one if you wanted to. Very cool. And then our ramp walls, inverted ramp walls, tilted walls. And then we get into our windows here. Hexagon frame windows. So the amount of diversity that we have now with all of this is so much better. One of my favorites, full frame window. Like, just leave it super open. This is like boxed in now. Like, you could hear him hit it too. Automated gate. Very cool. Although I probably should put that on the bottom. Is it gonna let me destroy that? Oh. There we go. Let's put that here. And then you can change it. Always open, automatic. That should close now. There we go. And I've watched a handful of the development videos where they do cover some of this stuff. I don't remember them covering this though. And I don't watch all of them because I do like to be kind of in the dark with some of it at least. Looking at this one now, same thing. So it's if I wanted just the door, but the fact that it just slides open. Very cool. Center version of that if we wanted. So the addition of the tilted pieces here with this particular look, that metal look, really, really cool. Angled pieces here. There's just, I'm really excited to see what other people build. I'm not the best at building all this stuff, but I know they're going to come up with some gnarly stuff for this. Like just that, if you built this, right? Like this is, now it looks like a new wall. Like one that you wouldn't build flat like that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with the Shure SM7B in terms of being able to hear me with... I put my stuff on the ground. It was closer. I think it was getting cable interference. So we have basic walls and then architecture here. Floor frame, glass floor frame. So this is actually now where you find the glass floor. It's not with the regular floor pieces now. You could just literally build a big glass box if you wanted to. Frame foundation, ramp frame, inverted frame ramp, and then wall frame. So yeah, if you just wanted it open. Let's see if you can layer some of these pieces inside of it. Is that inside of it? No, you can't do that. Nope, doesn't let you build inside of it. Let's see. Window? That's surprising because you can typically do that with the foundations. That kind of sucks. Then after that, roofs. Really, really cool to see here. Let's see if we can get roofs on our factory. And then it has that hard stop on the end there. Looks really, really nice. We have our different angles, and then if you want, obviously, a flat piece, or is that a subtle angle? That looks like a subtle angle. And then we go flat piece. Just a different look. So then the variability now with the bases too, or factories, I keep calling them bases, is going to be awesome. Metal beams, they've showcased this stuff, so you can put these in the middle. Let's see here. We're gonna need And a small concrete pillar, we don't do that. Oh, it's trying to go this way. Whoa, it's trying to go... I didn't know it could do that either. That's interesting. Holy smokes. There's gonna be so much crazy stuff that people build. Oh my god. What? Once again, I didn't know it could do this. I do know, and let's see if it's hold control. You can toggle the snap lines. Don't know if it'll... I don't know how that would work. I think maybe we'll check the other pieces with this, but let's see if it lets us do the beams now. Whoa! So, not only cool factories, but also just like I can see people making weird structures now, right? Like this looks like something, a person, an object, a creature, whatever. Whoa. Oh, you snap it and then you drag it wherever. And it will overlap with stuff. This is going to be amazing because there's a piece over here that I needed something and I was using just a pipe for. So we have that. Concrete pillars now. Let's see if it... Is this the... Oh, you can do them on the side here too. Holy smokes. Alright. Then beam connectors. Whoa, and then this will rotate any direction. Let's go there. See how close we can get that. Okay, and then those are beam connectors, metal beam. Will it go to that now? What's going on the other side? Dude. This is gonna be so much fun. Alright. And then off of that, you could just literally, let's just branch it that way. What? No, they didn't do a Halloween theme in the game. That's bananas. Big frame pillar, so... I mean, just looking at the pillars here, right? All the stuff that you can do with that. And then the smaller pillar support. Very cool. Covered the roofs, covered that. Road barriers. What? Let's see if it'll drag too. Hold on. Nope. So how do you do it? Because I know there's, and we'll check it out here in a second, but I know there's a mass build thing for toggle build mode R. Zoop. There it is. And it goes, I think it's 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. Oh, very cool. This looks ridiculous. The other thing that we're gonna, I bet money we're gonna start to see in this, because you can make this crazy stuff now. People are gonna start making things that have nothing to do with building a factory. I could totally see like people using this to create like obstacle courses for vehicles, right? Or whatever it may be, like obstacle courses just to, as your character, to get through, utilizing equipment. Modern railing, another one. Looks good. Then we have our catwalk here. Let's get this going. Whoa, come on, up. There we go. And the cool thing with these is these will actually now interconnect with your actual factory. So like before, like this will actually connect these pieces together. Before it wouldn't do any of this stuff, right? So this would connect to another one if I needed it to. Let's see down here. Yeah, these can all connect to each other for the top, which is awesome because before it did not do that. There you go. And now I can build this so everything, like you have the catwalk on top, you can walk and oversee everything top down. Then we have those obviously that have rails if we're gonna mess with that. Whoa, didn't want to do that. Guess it'll just overlap on top of it. There we go. So yeah, if you wanted to do that. That's like steel, graded steel. So we have that. Here's the old ones. I think we covered everything with that I wanted to cover. Now we move on to something really cool. Everything looks way cleaner, but so here's where it gets interesting. So clicking on X here, I mentioned at the beginning, so you don't really have a paint gun anymore. I was looking for it. I was like, what happened to my paint gun? I wanted to do this. It's just, all right, you don't have to build it. You just have it. You can create whatever your custom swatch is going to be, or these pre-ones. You can edit these, and it lets you see what that is. You can create your own custom one, and then regular, right? So you have this. Material. This is important. So you have the regular one, right? Concrete foundations. Grip metal, which grip metal is what we were just on, essentially. Right, and then coated foundation. Like, so let's check this out. Look at, you just paint it. Like, this is going to completely change also the way people are building factories. Like, the look of this so much different. Like, this is clean to me too compared to what you would do before. Let's go paint one of my buildings, right? I guess let's use this. My factory is not great, by the way. I've slowly started redoing portions of it because I want it to look like a huge collection of different cities, and then I want it to have like a Halo Forerunner type look to it. So let's go inside. Let's change the flooring here. That actually, I did not build that like that. That automatically updated to that, but all right. So like having this in certain, ooh, it's shiny too. Having this in certain areas where it's like, hey, this is the walkway, right? Oops. Or let's go concrete. And then it changes over. Like, all right, this is where our actual factory parts go. Whatever it may be. Can you do underneath that still? Yeah, you can. And that's just that. Let's... Where is it? Wall materials. Do we want to switch these walls out? Right? Instead of having to like redo them, you get to just actually do it this way now. That saves an insane amount of time. Glass roof. Do we have the option for a glass roof? What? Oh, can you paint that? Hold on a second. We'll do that here in a second. I want to look at this a little bit more. Patterns was the other big thing that I wanted to showcase. So these don't look, these cost material, right? So look at the cost. You build this and then it's costing you, we're going to do the foundation, then we're going to need to get some iron plates, or concrete. If we're going to do the concrete here, then we need concrete. Grip metal, then we need steel. We're going to coat this with this foundation, then we need plastic, Same thing down here. So these are different. Silica for the glass roof. Pattern, this is where it's going to actually cost you. Paint. Do we need a straight arrow? So I know, let's see, actually, do I have a split one? You have to buy all of these, as I mentioned, though, at the Awesome Sync. So this isn't just something that you just have. You have to go buy all this stuff. You can remove the patterns if you want. So I guess let's cover this first. Full factory zone, half factory zone, quarter, zone line, crosswalks, corner paths, right? Cart path, pioneer path, crosswalk, numbers up to 9, and then obviously you can make any number if you double stack them. Lines with this. Parking, no parking, explorer icon, like put it on the wall if you want to. I don't know if it'll let me do this. Yeah, it'll just go on the ground. I thought it could go on the wall, dang it. Factory icon. This should go on the wall. Why would it not go on the wall? But regardless of that, look how, boom. How cool is that? Now here's the other thing. Do I want that color pattern? No, I don't want that. Let's go, I don't know, do something else. I don't know if I like any of these. Want something that pops. Let's go that. By the way, look, I can paint all of this. So even though this concrete is like this, I could change all those colors. All right, so this looks more, because this is where I do my copper. That kind of looks like copper. Let's color label all this stuff, right? So if people were going nuts with all the stuff that they had before, like the level of detail now is gonna be ridiculous. Do I want to remove a pattern, right? Do I want to, I think you remove that pattern, and then where's the color removal? The in colors. I know there's a removal for it. Or I guess you just paint it again. Although that's dark in color now. Factory concrete. There we go. There it is. But I liked that. I want to put that back. Factory. Boom. That's, whoa, that one's shiny. That's really shiny. So, colors, swatch. Guess that changed it back. How? It's still blue. Customizer menu. Okay. Customize. Paint. Alright, well, leave it like that. Alright, so let's go back. Oh, that is a new cave, by the way. Hold on a second. This is brand new. So they've updated the caverns. I'm not going to really cover much of the new biome in this. I know this is new for sure. Mushrooms are new. Plants in here are new. Whoa. That is so much better. Oh, dang it. Hold on. Didn't want to mess with this. Where you going, dude? I don't like when they run off like that. Alright. Yeah, so I think the colors, the color for the symbol is a secondary color on that, but it didn't look like it was changing much though, right? We'll go up here, maybe we can see better in the daytime.
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
I love this voice. It's so creepy. So yeah, man, look how much better this looks. Just one, the addition of this, and I can't say that for sure. I've never seen this cave, but I've always heard I don't know, it's whatever that sound is when you know you're coming up on something special in the game. I've always heard that up top of this, so maybe it has been here, I just never noticed it, which is kind of odd. But caves look so much better. The change to the biome too, like even the one I'm in is slightly different. And I know that they've at least reworked part of this one. This isn't the main area where they've redone the biome that I know of, but having trees kind of pop up back in my base in certain areas. Alright, so let's check. I want to check this roof thing real quick. I guess where would that be? Walls. Foundations. Be architecture, right? That's weird. So let's try glass roof. Wait, is it that you have the roof and then you paint it glass? Hold on. Let's try this right here. If so, that's pretty awesome. What? What? Oh. Super cool. Yeah, like people making different like color palettes for each resource, like they're talking about in the comment section. Like that's gonna be something I can't wait to see people that are way better at this game than I am do. Because you're gonna go in and it's like, to me, Satisfactory is like anybody that humans like organization, but anybody that has, and I think it's an overused word, so I don't want to necessarily say like OCD, but if it's something where like you like to organize like your house in a certain way and all that, like it lets you get all that out in this game. Dang, that was really cool. So would it work for this ramp? Hold on. So let's say we have that. That's not a ramp. That metal roof. There you go. So how would this work? Oh, there we go. So you're not even limited to what you're finding in terms of a building material. This doesn't matter anymore, right? You could build this stuff like these walls that I was building. Yeah, it's stuck to this, but then if you want to change that, literally go in, change it. Now you got concrete. That completely changes it. Once again, think about people just creating like structures, because one of the things I wanted to do with mine was look at some of the architecture you see from the Forerunners and the Halo saga, just because I like the architecture that they've created for that game. You were kind of limited to what you had in this, so it was like you kind of made it somewhat look like it. Now, like the amount of parts, I bet you could completely make it look like that. This is gonna be crazy. All right, so let's see. Can't paint it on that. Let's change the color here. Whoa, pink. And then it would change, so the color would stay the same. Maybe not so much with concrete. It looks like it stays the same with the rest of it though. Huh. So let's try concrete then. Oops. Let's see if we change. There we go. So you can. That was my concern, but it's looking like some of these just make it look like regular concrete still. Like that's not changing. Because the secondary color might be the same. Whoa. Edit. Custom. Go super bright green. And purple. Okay. Whoa. So. Custom. Oh, come on. Show me the top. There we go. Now think themes. I'm gonna make like a Joker color themed factory. Like, it's somebody was asking, like Danny was asking, like, do they have Halloween stuff? Like, you could probably make it. You could make a Halloween factory with all this stuff now. Like, this is crazy. Look at that. Doing this type of railing around anything that has chemicals with it. It reminds me of like the Tim Burton Batman with the Jack Nicholson Joker. Like, those are his colors, old school Joker colors. Yeah, the concrete kind of has like the hue of it, right? That's like the bright color of it. I'm assuming you're not going to get much out of anything that's metal either. No. Ooh, that's cool. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see if this does anything if we paint this. No, same thing. Metal doesn't do much. Yeah, not really. That blue's pretty awesome too. Get some cyberpunk looking factories going. You paint the gate. Let's put this automated gate. Okay, so I think looking at the direction too, it looks like that has arrows. So if I put this here, it looks like it's going to open to the left, right? Nope. I was backwards on that. Of course I was. Alright, but let's see if we can paint this thing. Let's go neon. Yeah, like a subtle hue, maybe. To the... Like, you can kind of see it trying to kind of have green. And that's about it. So, I guess that's the one spot. Dang it, I keep doing that. That you can see that. So let's go here. Here. Maybe not. No, that doesn't look like it's changing anything. That may just be a reflection off of something else. I think that, yeah, it's just a reflection from over there. Never mind then. Let's get our doors going. Let's see this. There it is. Green all the way around. Purple up there. Let's see. Did that not paint that? No, that did. It's just super close in color. So let's check out some of these other patterns. Go numbers. You can rotate that stuff. And then it would change color. Yep. Look at that. Let's see what else we got here. I guess you can't... The only problem with that is like... I guess that makes sense. You wouldn't want them crazy close, but you could put like numbers somewhat far away, right? Whoa, what does that do? Oh, I went to search button. Lines. Can you even see this? Side dotted line. What? Side dotted line. I'm not seeing. There we go. See that? Oh, it's on the edge of it. Look at it. You can barely see that. So let's go there. And then let's see what happens when we paint it. There, now you can see it. It just doesn't really pop when you're just looking at it normal. Yeah, well, part of that's the music, and then we have some animal sounds in the background that, yeah, they're pretty eerie. Part of what you're also hearing is that thing that we saw down there, I forget the name of it, whatever the material is. Has a weird name. Oh, cool. It makes that sound. So that's partly what we're hearing. There you go. Alright, so let's try something else though, because there's another cool thing I want to cover before I have to get off here. So foundations, here, rotate, there's a toggle, vertical default zoop, then I want zoop, vertical, snap guidelines on control. There we go. You can rotate this any which direction you want. This is one of the coolest things from the last development video that I did watch. Let's see. I messed some of them up at the bottom. Out. So you could make it spiral, like spiral up as tall as you want. Let's go over here. So let's go there again. So you're holding down control. Like another thing that's just huge for like people's creativity in the game. What do you want to make? You want to make this thing that spirals up that looks super bizarre? Then go for it. And then hold on. Let's see. Can we? I guess that won't matter. Yeah, that won't do much for me. Let's go. You want a cool pattern on it, or do you want to make it all one thing? Quick switch. Customizer. Can you... Yes. Boom. The way I did that, just hold down the left button, scroll straight down, and it just went all the way down with it. Very cool. I think I didn't cover the snaps either, right? Because this can, if we do build mode, zoop. Look at, you want to get somewhere really quick? Cool, go for it. Like that was not possible before. Same thing here. Do we want to take off the snap guidelines? Do we want to rotate this on this? I don't know what you'd create with that, but I can't wait to see what people do create. Quick switch. Was that in there before? Was quick switch in there? I don't know how many people play this game, but I don't remember that being in there where you could quick switch between. I think, no, it was because you could do that with the piping. I didn't use it on foundations. I used it with piping for oil production. So let's see what else we can do real quick. Let's go here. Did these get bigger? Or do they stack on each other? That doesn't look like that stacks because I think it's just supposed to be that beam connection point. That goes pretty tall, by the way. It's almost like framing out a real skyscraper now, if you were to look at this. Like, put it on whatever floors you want on, and then we'll go from there. Let's see. That won't work for that foundation. So then here, Oh, way too big. Let's get stuck on that autosave. Small. Oh, that like encapsulates it. Toggle mode, R, zoop. There we go. Whoa. Don't need to use a mod anymore. So would that work with this beam then? Toggle mode is not there, so no, that does not. But put it wherever you want to on this. Make it happen. Boom. That's your connection point now. Yeah, this is going to be so much fun. Oh, that it looks even better. That looks more clean. You can cover up that if you wanted to. Although that was not straight. Let's go. Concrete. Oh. Painted beam. That may take some getting, there you go. It's like that may take some getting used to. Trying to line them up properly. Yeah, I usually use it, leave it on the 5. I think mine's every 5 minutes just because I've had too many crashes with it where I was like, so much progress is gone. Probably should have done that before this video though. Well, that's going to be it. This looks like chaos, by the way. That's going to be it for this one, guys. I got to actually go to work. But I wanted to hop on here because I had watched some of the videos and saw so many of the cool things. I mean, how close you can build to your actual factory now in terms of the individual buildings. Building through certain things, like, because they've shrunk that down in terms of the restriction zone around it. Like, I've watched all that stuff. Obviously didn't mess with it in this video. So, but watching those, seeing some of the stuff that you could build, and then getting in here and like, there's a whole other level to stuff that you can do with this that I wasn't expecting is really awesome. Gonna have a ton of fun with this. I might hop on here a little bit more. The problem is like trying to find time to play all these games and to do it in a manner where it's like this one takes up so much time is what I've noticed. So I tend to always come back to it though. So I'll go through periods. It's probably been like a couple months where I just haven't touched this much in terms of coming on and playing. And then all of a sudden I'll be on here and I'll spend a ton of time with it. I am excited to go back through though, start cleaning up the looks of these. If you can see those right there, those ramps, a lot of those got switched around with this update. Those were not like those. I literally built those this morning. They were all lined up and then they got turned around. So some of the stuff has been interesting to see with what's changed just with the update. But going through here, changing the look of this because it was starting to look pretty bland to me. But now I get to change that, mix it up, make this look way, way better. So that's actually going to be it for this one, everybody, though. Thanks for everybody that tuned in on this one. I appreciate it. Hopefully hopping on here, maybe messing around with this. I know once Halo, whoa, comes out. Did the texture on the bottom of that look different now? That's like way more shiny. But I know when Halo comes out, I'll be playing a lot of that. For sure, I'll be streaming that a lot. But yeah, maybe I'll hop on with this one again and stream a little bit because it is so fun. I thought about just like starting to just do streams where I'm just building stuff and just chatting with people, and maybe getting some input from everybody or help from people in terms of like, hey, you could tweak this or do this. What do you think about this while I'm doing it? Because when I try to shoot one video, like recording one video, not live, like, hey, I'm going to do this, it could take days. And it's like hours and hours of footage that you try and distill down to 20 to 45 minutes. So with this, you could just kind of see the process of it. But that's going to be it for this one. Like I said, thanks everybody for tuning in and watching this one. I really appreciate it. Not sure when I'll be back on live. Got a couple other tech videos I got to actually get done this week. So look forward to those, getting those finally out, monitor reviews, comparison videos, things like that. So that's going to be it for this one. If you liked the video, hit the like button for me. If you want to continue to follow along with all my content, hit the subscribe button for me. And as always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.